Yo, what's good, guys? It's your boy Dom. Welcome to DoseOfDomREACTS. Today we have a brand new in a nutshell video. I've been gone for a little bit again, but I just want to tell you guys thank you. You guys keep my channel running, man. Let me tell you, the views don't go down that much. Subscribers keep going up. I love you guys. Again, I need more things to react to. Anything. It could be educational like this. It could be funny videos. It could be anything, man. Just give me anything. I got more hurricane videos coming to you guys. Those are super fun to watch and super fun to commentate on, because I basically get to talk the whole video because they don't talk about that video. Today we are watching, in a nutshell, The Last Human, a glimpse into the far future. Hit that subscribe button, please. We are 80 away from 500, and hitting 500 would be amazing. We're on the grind. We're not going to stop. Let's get into this video.
The future of humanity seems insecure. Rapid climate change, political division, our greed and failings make it hard to look at our species with a lot of optimism, and so many people think our end is in sight. But humans have always thought they lived in the end times. Every generation assumes they're
We're in the end game now.
important enough to witness the apocalypse, and then life just goes on. This is a problem because it leads to short-term thinking and prevents us from creating the best world for ourselves and our descendants. What makes this worse is that we may actually be living at an extremely critical moment in human history. To understand why, let's look at the temporal window of humanity and ask, when will the last human be born? And how many people will there ever be?
Wait a minute. When will the last human? Wow.
These sorts of estimates come with a lot of uncertainties, so please take them with a gigantic grain of salt. To get a sense of how many people there will be, let's see how many people have already lived. Modern humans arose some 200,000 years ago. They were uniquely good at making tools, telling stories, thinking abstractly, planning and working together in large groups beyond their close family. Still, there were not that many of us. Surpluses of food were scarce, survival was hard, life expectancy was low. It took us 150,000 years to grow to a population of 2 million. Improvements were gradual and eventually led to the agricultural revolution.
I just realized I paused myself. I was saying that that's a long time to get to 2 million, because now we're just popping out kids like it ain't nothing. I need to stop muting my mic.
Arguably the biggest change in our history. This was when our numbers really started growing. It took 10,000 more years to get to 300 million. But that increase was dwarfed by the Industrial Revolution. In 1800, there were 1 billion of us. The human population doubled in just 120 years, and then again in 50. Today, we number around 8 billion. In total, over the last 200,000 years, about 117 billion humans were born and lived, and 109 billion also died.
That is a lot. Like, I knew it was a lot, but damn.
Which means that about 7% of all humans that ever lived are alive right now. As many as were born in the first 150,000 years of human history.
Wow.
Every minute, 270 babies join the party.
Wow. Wow. While this is going, don't forget to put your request in the comments below. I always get to my request.
More people, never before have we been as healthy and well off or lived longer. With growing living standards, our birth rates collapsed. The UN estimates that around the year 2100, we will hit our population peak and there will be 125 million people born each year. It's pretty unlikely that birth rates will stay stable forever, but let's pretend to make our thought experiment simpler. How many people there will be in the future depends on when our species will die out. And here, we find a lot of uncertainties.
Facts.
We are able to destroy ourselves through our own inventions, but we are also able to find solutions to avert catastrophic risk. We can change the direction of planet-killer asteroids, but we've also invented nuclear weapons. We discovered antibiotics, but also carry diseases across the globe in a matter of days.
Big facts.
Our industrial system gives us an incredible standard of living, but also changed the atmosphere in the process.
Damn, this is getting deep, bro, because it's all true, man. Like, we're doing great things, but we're also doing really awful things too, bro. Like, damn, we gotta think about the cause and effect.
It's very hard to say if human ingenuity will prolong or shorten our species' lifespan. If things go badly, our end could come suddenly. But if we manage to avoid that, we could conceivably stick around for a long time. So every day we don't destroy ourselves may mean life for an unfathomable number of humans. How many people are we talking about?
Wow.
It depends on how far our species is going to expand. Scenario 1. Humans will never leave Earth. If we stay...
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like this is probably, unfortunately, the most likely. I don't think we'll ever do actual space living. I don't think that's a thing for us. I really don't.
On our home planet, a good metric to look at is the extinction rate of animals that we get from the fossil record. The average lifespan of mammalian species is in the region of 1 million years, with some surviving up to 10 million years. Our close relative Homo erectus survived for about 1.9 million years. Let's be conservative and assume that humans will survive for 1 million years, which leaves us 800,000 more years to dawdle away. Assuming a stable birth rate of 125 million people each year, this means there are roughly 100 trillion humans waiting to be born. 850 times greater than the number of people that have ever lived. This would make everybody alive today only 0.008% of all people that will ever live.
Damn.
Think about where this leaves you. Instead of putting you at the end of the chaotic mess that was our past, it would mean you live at the very beginning of something big. The start of the human story rather than the end. Doesn't this feel incredibly different? And now, consider that this may be an extremely pessimistic estimate. If we match the survival time of the most successful mammals, then our future numbers rise to 1.2 quadrillion people that have yet to be born.
Wow. 1.2 quadrillion. I need that in my bank account.
And even this seems far from our potential. As the sun slowly gets hotter and brighter, Earth will remain habitable for about 500 million years, giving so many more potential people the chance to become actual people. And now, let's begin to think big. Scenario 2, humans will leave Earth. We went from humans worship...
I just don't see us leaving Earth, man. I don't know why. Like, I know people are trying right now, but I don't see it. I really don't. Because then you gotta convince millions of other people to do it. I just don't see it.
Being the moon to humans walking on it. So who knows how much further we can go. If we don't die out within the next few hundred years, ideas that seem outlandish right now become serious considerations.
Yeah.
If we believe that we have a chance of surviving for maybe millions of years, then we could expand onto the other planets or into our own artificial worlds.
Facts.
Life needs 3 things: a surface, resources, and energy. Our sun provides energy for billions of years, and there is so much water and material floating in the asteroid and Kuiper belt that we could sustain many times our current population. Instead of living on planets, we could decide to construct our own artificial worlds and habitats. With resources and energy so abundant, we could try out different types of society and ways of life. An interconnected civilization spanning the solar system would create the basis of existence for an absurd number of individuals, orders of magnitude more than if we stick to Earth, even if we only existed for a few million years.
That is true. That is very, very, very true.
This future doesn't have to be grim and dark as science fiction likes to paint it. With quadrillions of people waiting to be born, we will have billions of doctors working on curing cancer, billions of problem solvers working on ending poverty, and billions of video game developers making life fun. More humans may actually mean more progress. Another upside of leaving Earth and spreading out is that it becomes much harder for us to become extinct, as you need a solar system-wide catastrophe to catch everybody.
Yep, which really
So aside from nearby supernovae or gamma-ray bursts, humanity would be relatively safe from extinction, maybe for billions of years. If we manage to survive for that long, slow evolution or genetic engineering might split us into multiple species, or we might intentionally keep ourselves the same as we are now. So to account for that, we'll just talk about people from now on, instead of humans. Okay, now let's think really big. Scenario 3, people leave the solar system.
I don't think this one's ever gonna happen. Ever. And not to be that guy, I just, like, this one's really out there.
As enormous.
It would be cool as shit. And again, none of us would be here to see this. But it would still be really cool. I just don't think it'll happen. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know where you guys think we're headed.
As the solar system is, it is just one star system among billions in the Milky Way. If future people can colonize, say, 100 billion stars and live there for 10 billion years, with each generating 100 million births per year, then we can expect something like 100 octillion lives to be lived in the future.
Wow.
This is a 1 with 29 zeros. 100,000 trillion. We can spin this up as much as we like. The Andromeda Galaxy will merge with the Milky Way, adding another trillion stars for us to settle. Red dwarfs stay active for up to 1 trillion years, and future civilizations might even find energy for their habitats around black holes. A sufficiently advanced civilization of our descendants might even try to reach other galaxy groups. While these numbers are mind-blowing, they may underestimate the number of unborn people by many orders of magnitude. If we divide the total energy available in a galaxy by the average energy needs of a single person, then we get 1 trillion potential lives. 1 million, trillion potential people.
I've never even heard that number in my life. Ever.
Conclusion.
Wow.
Hopefully, what's become evident is that if we don't kill ourselves in the next few centuries or millennia, almost all humans that will ever exist will live in the future. Which brings us back to us in the present. We exist at a high point in human history, with incredible possibilities at our grasp. Technological, environmental, and societal. What we do matters for all the people who do not exist yet. So while it's not en vogue to think about humanity's long-term future with optimism, or to think about it at all, maybe this has given you a bit of perspective. If we screw up the present, so many people may never come to exist. Quadrillions of unborn humans are at our mercy. Even if we go with fairly conservative estimates, the unborn are by far the largest group of people and the most disenfranchised.
Damn.
Somebody who might be born in 1,000 or even 1 million years deeply depends on us today for their existence.
God, that's just mind-blowing, man. And I get it. I get it. Man. It's true, though. Like, the stuff that's going on now is definitely going to affect our future. It's just facts.
This is why it's important to think about the distant future and why our presence is so crucial, why it matters what we do today.
With cable...
Man, I mean, this video is probably one of my favorite videos by them. It's really, really good. Let me know what you guys think.
Will be born. We don't know when. But if we change our perspective from us living at the end of the human story to us living at the very beginning, we can not only build a wonderful world for us and for them, but also for countless numbers of others.
Facts.
huge announcement. We're launching Kurzgesagt in 6 more languages.
Now, of course, I'm going to let this keep playing, but for the guys that are going to leave, the men and women that are leaving, thank you for watching this video, man. You guys mean so much to me. So much. I try to react to every comment in the comment section. Every video you put down there, I will always try to react to. I got y'all, man. Just be patient. I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. I love y'all.
Arabic, Brazilian Portuguese, French, Hindi, Japanese, and Korean, on top of our English, German, and Spanish channels, bringing new perspectives and a love for science to as many people as possible, especially to some languages that are underserved because it's not profitable to translate to. If enough people watch our new channels, we can hopefully run them for many years to come.
That's so nice.
This is where we need your help. It takes us a lot of time, effort, and yes, money to translate our videos properly and run so many channels. So, to make this sustainable, please help us spread the word. If you're native in one of these languages, share our videos on social media and tell your friends and family. Make people in your native language aware that it exists. This multi-language expansion is supported by Open Philanthropy, an organization that tries to do as much good as possible. They want to help us spread awareness of science and ideas for how you can help humanity thrive.
That's cool.
Their values align with ours in many fundamental ways, so we're going to work with them on more projects in the future. So, please help us spread the word, and thank you for watching.
Man, again, like I said before, comment, man. I love talking to you guys in the comments, man. You guys really give me motivation to just keep doing this thing, to keep going, because this is what I love to do, man. I do. I love to talk to you guys. I love to react to these videos. I love to learn more, expand my knowledge. I feel like that's important. With that being said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We're close to 500. 500. 500. 100. Like 80 away. 78 away. Something like that. Hit it for your boy. I'll see you guys in the next video. Deuces.